God, you heard me? His angels is a squad, you heard me? Disobedience, he hates, you heard me? He don't play, he play for keeps, you heard me? He have divine wisdom, you heard me? He the God of the living, you heard me? He the first and the last, you heard me? He the presence in the past, you heard me? Yahweh is his name, you heard me? And that ain't gon' change, you heard me? Yahweh been Yahweh, his son, you heard me? Him and our Father all one, you heard me? Perpendicular, upright, you heard me? I love him with all my life, you heard me? He loyal and true, you heard me? And this ain't nothing new, you heard me? Them demons don't like him, you heard me? But they ain't strong enough to fight him, you heard me? He all places at one time, you heard me? Good luck trying to hide, you heard me? Them precepts come from him, you heard me? If you don't know you like him, you heard me? His own people don't know him, you heard me? 2/3 he gon' show him, you heard me? His true children is the light, you heard me? Most of the time they wear white, you heard me? Yahweh is his nation, you heard me? He hate abominations, you heard me? Take what I'm saying, consideration, you heard me? He merciful with his patience, you heard me? The potentate of potentates, you heard me? He the one invigorates, you heard me? I'ma keep his commandments, you heard me? You got to understand it, you heard me? He clean and supreme, you heard me? He the king of kings, you heard me? He can't be fooled, you heard me? You think so, do what you do, you heard me? It's all on you, you heard me? You can never fit his shoes, you heard me? He against all sin, you heard me? If you was wise, you'll repent, you heard me? He ain't never told a lie, you heard me? He kill and make alive, you heard me? The firmament is the sky, you heard me? He know if your bones dry, you heard me? He against vagabonds, you heard me? Hands out all the time, you heard me? I suggest you get the norm, you heard me? And have no other gods before him, you heard me? His kingdom about to come, you heard me? His will gon' be done, you heard me? It's gon' be ran by his son, you heard me? So as a zeal, have fun, you heard me? Right now, while you can, you heard me? It's all part of his plan, you heard me? See, I worship the man, you heard me? Who can't be plucked out his hand, you heard me? The fourth son, that's Judah, you heard me? Who are the chief rulers, you heard me?